Hi, welcome back to our channel. In this video we'll show you the best places to visit in New York for free. The city is expensive, but if you've a small budget, this list will help you organize your trip. Bryant Park. More than 12 million people visit Bryant Park each year, and it's one of the most visited public places in the world. There is a view to the Empire State Building. Bryant Park is the largest grassy area below 59th Street, making it an ideal place for picnics in the summer and skating in the winter. The park is located between 5th and 6th Avenues in downtown Manhattan. There's always something interesting to see here. There are free newspapers and books, you can play table tennis, and there's plenty of seating. Around the park you'll find many restaurants and cafes. Take the subway to 42 Street Bryant Park. Grand Central Terminal. With 750,000 visitors per day, Grand Central Terminal is one of the most visited destinations in New York City after Times Square, offering a wealth of sightseeing, history, architecture, dining and shopping all under one grand roof. Grand Central opened on February 2, 1913 and is a world-famous landmark and transportation hub in Midtown Manhattan. With 45 platforms and 63 tracks, Grand Central is the largest train terminal in the world. Is serviced by the 4, 5, 6, 7, and S subway lines. New York Public Library. The New York Public Library star location, the Stephen Schwarzman Building, is one of the library's premier research centers, renowned for its extraordinary historical collections and its commitment to providing free and equal access to its resources. It features more than 6 million items in its circulating collections, from books, e-books, and audiobooks to music and movies. The closest subway stations are the 5th Avenue/Bryant Park Station on Line 7 and the 42 ND Street/Bryant Park Station on Lines B, D, F, or M. Times Square. Times Square is one of New York City's most popular tourist attractions. It is famous for the Times Square ball drop on its roof every New Year's Eve. The best time to visit it's around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., right before the Broadway shows start. This is when the lights will seem brightest and the crowds will seem largest. A walk through the area with the bright lights and skyscrapers plastered with the giant billboards is pretty impressive. One of the nearest subway stations is Times Square, 42 Street Station. The High Line. The High Line is a public park built on elevated rail structure running from Gansevoort Street to 34th Street on Manhattan's west side. It's 1.45 miles or 2.33 kilometers and takes about 30 minutes to walk and is opened all year including the winter. The High Line was founded by neighborhood residents in 1999 to prevent the elevated rail track from being demolished. You can walk through gardens, view art, experience a performance, taste delicious food, all of this while enjoying a unique perspective of New York City. Thanks to its length, the High Line is accessible via multiple subway stops and lines. To start at the bottom of the park, take the A, C/E or L to 14th Street and 8th Avenue. For the top, take the A, C/E or 1/2/3 to Penn Station or the 7 to 34 TH Street Hudson Yards. 5th Avenue. 5th Avenue may be most notable for its shopping district between 49th and 60th Streets. World-famous storefronts like Chanel, Tiffany & Company, and Saks Fifth Avenue make this avenue one of the most expensive shopping streets in the world. To get there by subway take 4, 7, 7X, D and F lines. Brooklyn Bridge. Considered one of the oldest suspension bridges in the United States, with a length of 1,834 m. It is located on the East River, connecting Manhattan and Brooklyn. When completed, it was the largest suspension bridge in the world, and the first to use cables. It was the world's first steel suspension bridge and its immense support towers were once the tallest structures in all of New York City. Walking across this iconic bridge is one of the best things to do in NYC. It's fun, free, and the perfect way to enjoy breathtaking skyline and river views. Manhattan Bridge seen between buildings. If you stand at the intersection of Water Street and Washington Street in Dumbo, you'll see the Manhattan Bridge perfectly framed by two red brick warehouses. If you want to see the Empire State Building in the distance between the two legs of the bridge, you've to put it in the right position. Financial District is the business heart of New York. It's home to hundreds of offices and the headquarters of many major financial institutions. It's absolutely worth a visit, especially with a Wall Street financial insider. The building isn't just about the architecture, it's about the million-dollar stories in its history. Here you can see the Charging Bull, sometimes referred to as the Bull of Wall Street or the Bowling Green Bull, is a bronze sculpture that stands on Broadway just north of Bowling Green. It's said that placing your hand and rubbing the appropriate part of the bull's anatomy brings good luck and financial fortune, but that could just be a New York legend. To get there, get the subway to Wall Street Station. Central Park. It's the fifth largest park in the city, the most visited urban park in the United States with an estimated 42 million visitors per year, and the most filmed place in the world. Major attractions include landscapes such as the Ramble and the Lake, the Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis Reservoir and Sheep Meadow, the Central Park Carousel, and the Central Park Zoo. The biologically diverse ecosystem is home to several hundred species of flora and fauna. Recreational activities include carriage rides, bicycle tours, and events such as Shakespeare in the Park. The nearest subway is the 86th Street Station. St. Patrick's Cathedral. The Cathedral of St. Patrick is a New York icon. Dedicated to St. Patrick, the patron saint of Ireland, was built in a Gothic Revival style. It's renowned for its Titanic bronze doors, gorgeous high altar, and rich neo-Gothic architecture, including thousands of stained glass windows. The cathedral is in the heart of New York, between the buildings on Fifth Avenue. You just cannot miss it. Thank you for watching.